The UFC's light heavyweight division is not what it once was. This weekend, Ovince Saint Preux faces Yushin Okami on short notice due to Mauricio Shogun Rua getting injured. While Saint Preux being forced to go up against a middleweight is a shame, this late change only hides the fact that the original main event was not worthwhile to begin with. The light heavyweight division is in dire straits, and it is quite possible that it will only get worse from here. It has not had a promising young star meet his potential since Jon Jones and Alexander Gustafsson. Since then, every contender that has come anywhere close to a title shot in the division has been older. It is this desperate state of affairs that has led to Saint Preux and Shogun main eventing a fight night when neither is within miles of a title shot. With a win for Saint Preux doing next to nothing for his career, and a win for Shogun only serving to show how unimpressive Saint Preux has become. This might come off as harsh. Someone not in the know might look at the original fight on paper and not understand the issue. It is two top 10 light heavyweights fighting. One is even on a 3-fight winning streak. Where is the problem? The problem is that Shogun, arguably, has not had a relevant win in half a decade, and Saint Preux's biggest win is against Shogun during this barren spell of his. In any other division, this would be enough to drop both fighters well short of the top 10. In the light heavyweight division, it is enough for them both to sit comfortably within it. The problem is, this really is the best the UFC can do right now. To some extent, it is a self-inflicted wound, the UFC having let go of top light heavyweights, Phil Davis and Ryan Bader. But the severity of the wound is considerably exacerbated due to how shallow the division is in the first place. So, how did the division get here? Simply by natural erosion of its quality. The UFC did not fatally misstep, nor did anything else dramatic happen to the division. It has simply been unable to replenish the talent that once filled its ranks. And it's the simplicity of the answer that makes the situation at light heavyweight so abject. There is no solution, it simply is what it is. It is worth mentioning, amongst all this doom and gloom, that at the very top of the division there remains immense quality. That quality, however, is fast dwindling. With Jon Jones potentially facing a lengthy suspension, Daniel Cormier near the end of his career, Alexander Gustafsson having already considered retirement, presumably not long for the sport either, and Anthony Johnson having retired, the division could soon be next to non-existent. The division that once had an embarrassment of riches, boasting of fighters such as Wanderlei Silva, Quinton Jackson, Chuck Liddell, Dan Henderson and many others, is now broke. Those fighters, the old guard, did not pass the baton to a new generation, rather the baton fell to one man, Jon Jones. While Jones dominated, the division floundered, and now that Jones may be gone, he leaves behind only scraps. On Saturday, we would have seen one of the remnants of an old guard that should be long gone up against a member of a new guard that never truly arrived. Now, instead, we will see a fight that is devoid of any meaning or value, beyond a paycheck for the fighters. The sad thing is, it may be no less valuable than the original matchup, a fight in the graveyard of a once magnificent division.